Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you are all doing very well and enjoying this lovely sunshine that we've got at the moment. I feel like summer has finally arrived. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He is such an angel. Yeah, it is a beautiful day today, and Mum and I are actually off out. Well, Mum, I and Rafi, of course, are off out for a little it's Friday today, and I feel like we haven't been out for a Friday day out in ages, so we're heading out this afternoon for a little bit of maybe a bit of lunch, a bit of shopping, maybe even a little bit, maybe even a little bit of baby shopping, because, oh, look at him. Are you comfy? Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. Yeah, maybe even a little bit of baby shopping. Obviously, I'm presuming that the majority of you, well, hopefully all of you have seen either my Instagram or my last YouTube video, but if you haven't, we are expecting a baby. I'm pregnant. We have got a little baby, a second baby. Obviously, this is the first one. And I did mention in that video, but I haven't bought a single item yet. Nothing at all. So I thought it'd be really nice for Mum and I to have a little look around and maybe pick up a couple of baby bits today. And like I said, go for some lunch and just enjoy the sunshine. It's a really lovely afternoon. And I feel like I'm pretty up to date with work, so I thought it'd be nice to head out. He's so cuddly this morning. You are just the cuddliest boy this morning, aren't you? I mean, I say this morning, he's always cuddly. He just loves being sat on my hip. I feel like I could just be doing something, you know, like tidying up or whatever, and he's just sat there on my hip the whole time. But it's so nice to finally not have to hide bump anymore. I feel like I have worn so many loose-fitting t-shirts and dresses, and everything has been so loose over the past few months, so it's so nice to actually finally wear something and embrace the bump. Sorry, I know I'm going on about him, but I just love how he lollops into like my neck. I just feel like it's just the cutest thing ever. But anyway, before I head out this morning, or before we head out, I have got a few jewellery pieces that I wanted to show you. Shall I pop you down while I chat about this jewellery? I have got a few gorgeous new pieces of jewellery from Monica Vinader that I wanted to show you. A few of which I'm wearing, and a couple of bits here as well. And I am working with Monica Vinader on this part of the video, and I love Monica Vinader jewellery. I've got so many beautiful pieces from there, pieces that I've had for years, that I've worn so much. And what I love the most about their jewellery is this really beautiful, like bright gold pieces that work so well with all of my summer outfits. I feel like they give that real kind of pop of warmth to an outfit, especially if I'm wearing just a plain kind of green dress like this. I feel like jewellery really makes the outfit. So I've got some gorgeous pieces to show you. In fact, I might actually move my camera over there where it's a little bit brighter, and I can come a little bit closer. Come closer. Okay, that's better. I feel like the lighting is always so much better over here in front of these big doors. You can see everything so much brighter and clearer. So first of all, I'm going to start off with these gorgeous chunky hoops that I'm wearing now. And by the way, just to let you know, you can get 20% off all of the pieces that I'm going to be showing you from Monica Vinader, along with loads of other pieces on the website as well. So I will pop my discount code on the screen here and also leave it in the description box below. But first up are these gorgeous chunky gold hoops, and these are the perfect chunky hoop. I wanted something like this that was like chunky but not heavy. These, although they look really chunky, they don't feel heavy, so they don't weigh my earlobe down at all. And I love how like bright and gold they are. They're just gorgeous. I will just take one out so I can show you a close-up of it. But they've kind of got a slight texture to the metal as well. Can you see that? It's got a really lovely texture to the metal. All of the pieces that I am showing you are gold vermeil, which means they are basically sterling silver but with a thick layer of 18 karat gold plated on top. Whereas usually, like when you hear like gold plated, it's usually like a thin layer, but gold vermeil is a thick layer, so the pieces last so much longer, so much better quality. So these are gold vermeil and they're just gorgeous. Next up is this beautiful necklace that I'm wearing, and actually when this arrived, I put it on straight away and I haven't taken it off since. I feel like I do that with necklaces. I kind of put one on and then it stays on for like a month or so and then I switch it up. But this is just beautiful and just exactly my style. So it's just a very beautiful little gold heart, like a little padlock, like a little heart padlock. And then it's got the chain, but the chain kind of attaches either side. But I just think it's beautiful. It's quite dainty, but also very, like, also noticeable at the same time. Just a really beautiful piece, and I think it would make a lovely gift as well. Moving on to my rings. First up, I have got on this gorgeous signature ring, and I have wanted this for ages. And I've actually got the matching signature bangle, which I wear all of the time. I've had it for years and love it. And actually I was out for lunch a couple of weeks ago with one of the girls from LTK, and she had this ring on, and I was like, I absolutely love that ring. I need it basically. So I have got on this gorgeous signature band. I just love the style of it, the way it kind of like dips up at the side, the same as the bangle does. I just think it's very, yeah, it's just like a little bit different, but also a lovely simple band at the same time. I've also got on this beautiful ring on my index finger, and I love the way this kind of loops in, and then it's got the gap in the middle. I think these two pieces look lovely worn together as well. And then on my other hand, on my index finger, you may have seen me talk about this if you saw my recent favourites video, but I've got on this beautiful, again, gold vermeil band with a gorgeous blue gemstone, and I feel like this is just perfect for summer. It adds that little pop of colour. I tend to wear predominantly just plain gold or gold with diamonds, and I feel like that adds a really lovely pop of colour for summer as well. And then moving on to my bracelets. First of all, I've got on this gorgeous new bangle, and as you can see, it has got this little gap in the back, but to take it on and off, you just pop open this little bit here and the gap opens up like that, and then you can just close it like that. So although sometimes with these bangles I worry that they might fall off, but this one obviously you've got a much smaller gap, so you haven't got that risk of losing it. And again, it's got that lovely texture to the as well. It's like slightly, almost like a slightly dented detail to it. Really beautiful, and I love a gold bangle. I just think they look so nice. This bracelet is also a new release at Monica Vinader, and I've actually got the matching necklace, which I will show you in a second. But I also love a chunky chain bracelet. In fact, you may, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've got a chunky chain bracelet, like a chunky charm bracelet from Monica Vinader that I've had for years with a big coin charm on it. And I have worn it so much. In fact, quite a few of you have purchased that, and it's just one of my favourite pieces ever from Monica Vinader. And I feel like this is a slightly more delicate version of that. So the chain's a little bit thinner, and then it's got this really beautiful tiny little circle on it, again in that like kind of textured metal as well. Really pretty, and these two look lovely stacked together. And then on this wrist, I have got the most beautiful tennis bracelet on. And I have wanted a tennis bracelet for such a long time, but obviously being diamonds, they are so expensive, like we're talking thousands and thousands of pounds. But I feel like this is a more affordable option. If, like me, you've wanted a tennis bracelet for a while, I feel like this is a more affordable version of a tennis bracelet. So obviously it's gold vermeil, and then each section is a tiny diamond, but it almost gives the illusion, like to look at, it looks like it's a row of really big sparkly diamonds, which would obviously cost thousands of pounds. But the trick is, like, each piece, like there is a diamond on each one, but they're quite tiny diamonds, and then the way that the kind of casing around it is cut gives the illusion of each piece being like a big diamond. So I'll try and insert a close-up so you can see what I mean. Like, to look at like this, it's super sparkly and it just looks like a row of big diamonds. But yeah, it's like a small diamond in the middle, and then the way the kind of like metal around it is cut makes it look like a big diamond. So yeah, beautiful piece, really, really lovely. I think it just looks lovely worn on its own as well. And then this is the matching necklace to the bracelet that I'm wearing now. And like I said, I love a chunky chain, especially in the warmer months. I just feel like something like this adds so much to a very plain outfit. I love stacking necklaces like this as well. And this is just a gorgeous chunky gold chain with this gold bar on it as well, again in that textured gold. And I'm pretty sure that you could have this engraved as well. A lot of the pieces from Monica Vinader you can have engraved, you could have someone's name on it or a date on it, which I think is a really lovely touch, makes a really nice gift as well when you get pieces like this engraved. So I love that, and I can see myself wearing that a lot. And then speaking of making nice gifts, the other necklace that I ordered from Monica Vinader is this beautiful gold locket. And I was planning on keeping this for myself. However, when I showed it to my mum, she absolutely loved it. And she's got a gorgeous little pair of, in fact, I think she's wearing them today. I'll show you them in a minute if when we head out, I'll get her to show you her earrings. But she's got a really lovely pair of gold hoops from Monica Vinader that she wears all the time, but she doesn't have a gold necklace. And she was saying recently about really wanting a nice gold necklace to when she's wearing the earrings, having them together. And she said how much she loved this. So I thought, you know what? I feel like she would absolutely love to own this. So I think I'm going to give this one to her. And then I might order it again for myself if I'm very tempted, because it is so gorgeous. So it is just a really beautiful gold circle, like almost looks like a gold coin pendant. But then, as you can see, if you just pop this bit open, it is also a locket as well. And again, you can have this piece engraved if you want to. But I just think it's so gorgeous. It's like on a beautiful thin chain, but it's just got that lovely pop of brightness to it as well. So I know that she is going to love this and wear it so much. So I'm going to give her this. She might even end up popping it on today. And then last but not least, a couple of pairs of earrings. I have already shown you these hoops in, again, my favourites video, because I've worn these so much already. I just love the shape of them. I love the way that this bit dips up and comes up higher over your like piercing hole. And I just think the shape of them is gorgeous. Again, a pair of gold vermeil hoops in the really beautiful like textured gold. And these do come in a few different sizes as well. I'm pretty sure that this is the large size. I will double check and leave them linked. But I think this is the largest pair, and then they come in a medium and a small as well. And then last but not least is this beautiful pair of hoops. And again, these are gold vermeil, and then the middle, I was going to say like the middle hoop, but like the middle section is a row of beautiful sparkly diamonds. And these kind of give the illusion that you're wearing 3 hoops, because they are the three separate hoops together. They almost give the illusion of wearing 3 separate hoops. I've said for such a long time that I want to get a second piercing, so I feel like it's definitely something I should do this year. But in the meantime, these definitely give that kind of look. And I just think these are so pretty as everyday earrings, but also really lovely of an evening. And they're just, yeah, just a really beautiful pair of hoops. So they are all of the pieces that I got from Monica Vinader. Like I said before, I do have a discount code which will give you 20% off everything. It will be in the description box below with links to all of the pieces that I've shown you. And yeah, any of my other favourite pieces from Monica Vinader I will also leave linked as well. Anyway, let me show you today's outfit of the day before we head out. I mean, I say outfit of the day, but I am literally just wearing a midi dress and sandals, so it's not really an outfit as such, but I do feel like the gold jewellery really does make the outfit. Do you know what I mean about that like pop of brightness, and it really kind of like brings everything together. But first of all, I have got on this midi dress from Free People, and do you see what I mean about, like, I feel like from the front, you can tell it almost looks like I've just put on a bit of weight. Like, I feel like I just look a little bit squarer. I've lost my waist a little bit. And then when I go to the side, you can really see the bump popping out. But I got this dress from People. I actually ordered it in the green and in the kind of like a creamy white as well. In fact, I wore the white one or the cream one for my Instagram post when I did the pregnancy video with Lou. I had the cream one on for that. And I am just living in this style of dress at the moment. They are so comfortable, so stretchy, and just easy for me to pop on with bump. And yeah, just really, really comfortable. So it does come in lots of other colours as well. I feel like I probably shouldn't order it in another colour, but definitely tempted just because of how comfortable it is and how nicely it holds in my bumper. Because there's so much stretch, I feel like I'm definitely going to be able to wear it for the foreseeable future. I feel like I'm out of breath. That's definitely a pregnancy thing, isn't it? Being out of breath. On my feet, of course, what else would I have on other than my tan Amazon sandals? I feel like I wear them far too much. In fact, I think it's probably time for me to invest in maybe a slightly nice, like a more expensive pair, do you think? Although I do love these. They're so comfortable. But I feel like I've definitely got my wear out of them. And then for my bag, I am going with my tan mulberry bag. I just feel like it works perfectly with the tan sandals and with the colour of the dress as well. I feel like the tan works really well with the green. And yeah, just finished off the outfit perfectly. So that is my outfit of the day. And now, oh, I need to put some perfume on before I leave. I must remember, I forgot to put perfume on this morning. Pop some perfume on and then head off. For today's perfume, I'm going with one of my favourite spring summer fragrances. This is Penhaligon's Luna, and it smells beautiful. It is light, it's fresh, it is feminine. It's got like a kind of, almost like a lemony undertone, but not in like an over-the-top way. It just smells so pretty. Whenever I wear this, I always get compliments. And yeah, it's just one of my favourite, like, easy go-to spring summer fragrances. In fact, I actually took this on one of my holidays before and wore it every day, and so it kind of like the smell reminds me a little bit of that holiday as well. But if you do get the chance, like if you go near a Penhaligon store, I definitely recommend popping in and trying this out because it just smells gorgeous. Anyway, let's head out. We are finally heading out. It's been one of those blooming mornings, hasn't it? It's been an absolute nightmare. I feel like it just, yeah, only work-wise. I basically had some footage that I'd filmed that I then tried to upload, and the file had got corrupted and I had to refilm some. It's just ongoing. It's been a palaver, hasn't it? But we're finally heading out. And Mum's got her necklace on as well. Yes. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it there?
Love it.
Yeah, you can. If
it's just perfect.
No, you can't actually. There you go.
Isn't that perfect?
It looks gorgeous on you. Absolutely. Oh, and let me show your earrings as well. These are also from Monica Vinader, but you've had these for 6 months now.
These go with every outfit. They're just the right size.
Well, you always used to wear silver, didn't you? And I said to Mum, yes. I said I think that gold would warm up some of your outfits, especially when you're wearing black. I feel like it just adds that little bit of a little bit of warmth. And yeah, it looks so lovely on you and works with your outfit perfectly. So I have got his car seat in the back, by the way, but I've just pulled him in here while I was quickly vlogging. We are going to head off and make the most of this afternoon sun because it's absolutely boiling. I got in the car and Mum was like, don't moan about it being too hot. Yeah. We must appreciate
beach walk maybe.
Yeah, could do while we're out and about. We could stroll along the beach, couldn't we?
Because that might be nice and breezy as well for a
yes. Let's head let's head to Next first because I've got something I need to return, and then we'll go from there. So we've just come into Next to have a little look at all of the gorgeous baby bits, and there's some really, really cute pieces. Really lovely. This I actually bought for, I think it was this one I bought for my friend who had a baby not long ago. Well, actually nearly a year ago now. So maybe it wasn't. I feel like it looked very similar to that. I'm sure it was that one. But yeah, they have got some really cute little bits. Mum's on dog duty because I couldn't vlog and carry at the same time. But they do.
You don't mind who holds you.
On this side they had these, which were a little multi-pack that I think I might get. They've got, this one's got like little giraffes on it, and then the second one's got stars, and then this one's got little elephants, and I thought they were sweet. Just simple little baby grows. I might get those. Oh dear.
Oh, the elephants look in the blue. So
oh yeah, so they've got the elephants as a blue version.
They're lovely as well, aren't they?
These are cute as well. And then for the boys, they've got these little 3-packs, which are cute too. They're quite sweet.
I think those are absolutely beautiful.
They are very pretty, aren't they?
Really beautiful.
And they've got the white, the pink and the blue. They are up to 3 months. Why does up to 3 months look so big?
Yeah.
Don't they? Yeah. Just popped in to Matalan quickly to have a little look at some of the dog bits. Well, just to have a little look in general at the home bit. But they've got some cute little dog bits and I feel like I need a few bits. Like, what about that dog food? Could that be quite handy for the dog food? Oh, she's gone. I'm chatting away to you.
Are you sorry?
No, it's fine. I was going to say, would that be quite handy? The dog food thing was a bit big. It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? I'd have to put it away somewhere.
But you do need
I do need something, yeah. That's for cats. It's got a picture of a cat on it. Plus, it's a bit fluffy. But I do need a few bits and bobs. Oh, a little licky mat. I do need to get him one of those, actually. Although that doesn't look like the best one. They've got a really good home section in here. So I was just saying to Mum, I have not been in Matalan in years. And these are quite nice as well. These little laundry, what do you call them? Like little pots for your laundry stuff.
Yes.
The little glass ones are nice. That's a bit much with the laundry service on it.
I prefer the glass ones.
Yeah.
Not so sure of the shape of that.
No.
It's a bit.
And I suppose laundry services sounds a bit naff, doesn't it?
Yes,
it does. And then we changed our tune quite quickly, didn't we? But they do have some nice home bits in here. Go on.
Oh, is it a little cheeky looking?
I prefer the wooden ones.
Yeah.
But they've got some nice little, what are these called? Linen baskets over here. Nice little linen baskets. But that looks quite nice as well, that cane mirror thing.
Very nice.
Yeah, some nice bits and bobs in here.
I think this is quite nice.
That is nice, I think that's the nicest one. The only thing is I prefer them when they're a little bit squarer because they tuck into a corner nicely.
Yes.
But no, that is nice. And that one's nice as well.
They've got triangular ones.
Yeah,
but
bit barish. Yeah, exactly. These are quite nice, Mum, these big wicker baskets.
Oh yes.
Aren't they? Nice little storage ones. They've got those ones which I think down the bottom are under the bed ones. But they're nice big ones for storage, like maybe even like
£6, I think.
Like baby or dog toy storage would be handy, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Although they don't have a lid on them. Would it be easier to have a lid so it was all the, because once they're full of clutter, will they look a bit messy?
But nice with towels in.
I quite like those little ones above for the bathroom as well. The little small ones. And then this section over here looks nice. I've got lots of lovely cream cushions and vases, and I like the shape of that vase at the bottom, the one on the left. It's really nice. Do you know what, that is really pretty. I bet in a vase it would look lovely.
Single stem thistle.
Because I feel like they never look as nice in store when they're all together. It almost looks a bit much. But take it away and put it in a vase at home and I bet they would look beautiful.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you were looking for something like that as well, weren't you, for your...
Yes, I might get a couple of those.
What are you doing?
Getting some air in for the dog.
We have just pulled up back at home and it was not similar to how our morning's gone, basically.
Yes.
Pretty much a really unsuccessful afternoon. It was just boiling everywhere and I just felt really bad for Rafi. I was carrying him around and he just felt warm, and obviously we're in the shops, we've got aircon, but I don't know, you know, you just feel like I just wanted to get him home and cool down. And yeah, we just decided to call it a day, didn't we?
We did, darling, yes.
We thought we'll try again, maybe tomorrow we'll try again.
It's just it's too hot, isn't it?
It was too hot.
You need to be in the garden in the shade.
But I did make one little purchase from Next. I say one little purchase. A pack of 4. Look how cute these are. Little baby grows. So this is the first one. It's just got like little stars, grey with white with little grey stars, and then this one's got like little grey elephants on it. Which one haven't I shown? One with like
spots or stars?
Oh, stars. Grey and like a peachy coloured star, and then And oh, a little one with giraffes on it as well, like little like safari animals on that one. And I just thought they were really cute, so I got those from Next.
Hay fever.
Apparently the pollen levels are high this weekend.
Told you
very
that,
high.
Oh dear.
And we were just, Mum and I were actually just chatting about how lovely all the comments were, weren't we?
So wonderful.
Mum reads every single one of my comments, although I think on this occasion you probably had to...
I got to 1,495 and I thought, I think I might stop now. But everyone's been so
yeah, we were just saying, honestly, overwhelming how lovely, and just some of the things you guys said, and how lovely, like, and thoughtful, and just complimentary and really wonderful. Just
so
to both of us as well, wasn't it? Everyone was saying how excited you must be.
Over the moon. Best news ever.
Yeah.
Best news ever.
Anyway, should we get inside, sit in the garden? Oh, how many drinks have you had, lady?
Oh, I wish.
Yeah. I think it's one of those days, isn't it? We'll get inside and sit in the shade in the garden. Get him inside and sit in the shade, shall we? And let down a bit.
Lou's,
Lou's in the garden.
Lou's in the garden. Forgot his keys.
About that.
Did you?
Yeah. It's me just sat here vlogging. Lou rang me. To be fair, he's adult enough to bloody take keys out when he goes out. Yes, does this all the time. Because I'm at home most of the time, he just presumes that he can just swan in, and he's just rang me and was like, just got home, where are you?
Where are you?
We're out. So yeah.
He's sitting in the shed.
He's sitting in the shed, yeah. Anyway, let's go in. Good morning. It is a few days later now. I didn't end up vlogging over the weekend just because had the most chilled weekend, like literally didn't really do a lot. We saw family, went to Lou's family for a barbecue on Saturday evening, which was really nice, and just had like bits and bobs to do at home. Just a lovely, nice, chilled weekend, just what we needed. Well, just what I needed anyway. And I have just finished my makeup. I went for a slick bun today, which I feel like I haven't done my hair like this in ages, but it was very much in need of a wash, and it's such a hot day today. I didn't really fancy washing and blow drying my hair, so gone for a slick bun. And I have just been trying out this new lipstick. So I got sent this PR package from Maybelline with their Superstay Vinyl Ink lip colours, and if you've been following me for a while, you'll know I have raved about these before. I love them, but I've actually run out of I think the one I usually use is in the shade Peachy. I will double check and leave it linked, but one I've used in the past, beautiful, and it is very, very similar to this one in fact. But I've got this PR package with a selection of I think some of their new colours, yeah, new shades. And it says colour lock formula that defies smudging and transfer instant shine, shake before applying. These are so good. So they kind of are like, they last like, or they kind of go on and stay on like a liquid matte lipstick would, but they've got like a little bit of a shine to them as well. Let me try and pop it on. Sorry, let me just grab a mirror. So let me scoot forward. I have already popped a little bit on, but they are super. I've not lined my lips very well either, so it's not, might not be the best example, but they are super pigmented. Can you see like that pop of colour? And they kind of dry like this as well, so they've got a slight sheen to them. I wouldn't say that like they're super glossy, but they dry with a little bit of a sheen, so not like a dry matte liquid lipstick. And I feel like this shade is gorgeous, but they've also sent out this one I think looks really nice. This is in the shade Keen, which is a little bit darker. Also kind of a similar like nudie feel to it, but like I feel like it's like a slightly darker nude. And then this one in the shade Captivated also looks really nice. That's more of a, should have peeled these stickers off first, shouldn't I? That's more of like a brownie nude. Let me just swatch this on my hand. There we go, we're in. So that, oh, that looks, see, I feel like that'd be a bit nicer for like winter. It's like more of like a brownie nudie shade, a little bit lighter as well, but I feel like that would look nicer with like a slightly darker lip liner. And then this one I'm also intrigued by. Like I said, this is in the shade Keen, and Oh yeah, that's lovely. So that's like a slightly darker, like bolder, kind of corally, like a dark corally colour, like a dark nude corally. And then just if I pop this one next to it so you can see the difference on my hand, because I feel like they always look different on your hand. Do you see that's more of like a brighter corally colour? Anyway, I feel like these are gorgeous and one of my favourite lipsticks. I feel like these are definitely underrated. I don't really see many people raving about these, but highly recommend. If you like a lipstick that stays put, you will love these. But what am I going to do with this? I might just put it on, like blend them all together on my blusher brush and just, that'll do. Anyway, I have got a couple of bits that I wanted to quickly show you. Oh, first of all, this literally arrived a moment ago. The postman came and it's a little PR package from Tom Ford. So I thought I would wait and open it. On the little card it says Soleil Summer 2023, introducing a shimmering colour series inspired by Soleil de Fou, the new private blend scent, which is actually the fragrance I've been loving recently. I spoke about it in my monthly favourites. Really beautiful summer fragrance from Tom Ford. So I'm guessing that this is kind of makeup that, how can I get into this? Can I just pull it off? Oh yeah, we can just pull it off. We don't need to undo the knot. So, I mean, I always love a PR package from Tom Ford. Very exciting. Oh, look in here. So it is a selection of what looks like some lovely summer makeup. There are 2 eyeshadow quads. This is a sparkling lip balm. Have a look at this. Oh, that actually looks, I mean, how beautiful does that look? It almost looks, I don't know if it's going to focus properly. Hold it there, hopefully it should focus, but it almost looks like it's fabric, where it's got like the texture to the lipstick. It almost looks like it's not like real. Is that going to focus? Oh, I've just scuffed it. Hopefully you should be able to see the texture to that. It literally looks like it's made of fabric. Oh, that is beautiful. I won't try it now because obviously I've just popped this one on here, but that looks exactly my colour as well. Very, very excited to try that. And the packaging. That packaging is beautiful. And then we have got a glow highlight in here. I mean, all of the packaging is just lovely. It even comes in like a little mini dust bag. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Literally looks like a block of gold. How stunning is that for a highlighter? Oh, this is very exciting. And then this is another highlighter. I guess this must just be the same one but in a different shade. Oh yeah, it is. So it's slightly more of a champagne colour. Very pretty. And then just to quickly show you the 2 eyeshadow quads. Let's have a look at these. Again, just gorgeous packaging. Beautiful. Oh, so that's more of like mauvey kind of, I'd say they're more colours that I tend to use more in winter, like more mauvey pinky tones. In fact, funnily enough, when I used to model, these were always the colours that I would get used on me. Like I'd always get kind of purpley, like browny purple tones rather than like goldy brown tones. They'd always go cooler. Not always, but I tended to be given those colours. I don't know why, maybe it just suits my colouring. And then this is, oh, that is beautiful as well. So this has got more like pinkier tones, and then look at that gold, like a lovely sparkly gold as well. I feel like that would be lovely on holiday as well. I would definitely be trying out some of those, and I cannot wait to try that lipstick. And yeah, like I said, I've got a couple of other bits. I've got a couple of pairs. I managed to get my hands on the Zara trousers. If you saw my Zara come shopping with me video, you will have seen I spotted those trousers in store, those like really floaty ones. I don't know if you know, I'll show you in a moment. Anyway, they've been out of stock for ages and they finally came back into stock. So I managed to order them in the black and the beige, and they are perfect. They are literally like the perfect summer trouser. So I'm going to try them on in a second and show you. In fact, actually, let me show you what I'm wearing now, because this is also an absolute dream for summer. Let me zoom you out. There you go, that's about as much as I can zoom you out. But this is a jumpsuit from Free People. I've had this since last summer, but I've also just ordered it in the black as well. And it is literally so perfect for bump. It's so comfy, there's so much stretch, so I feel like I can wear this when bump is even bigger. But I wore it loads last year as well, just because it is such a lovely, floaty, comfy jumpsuit. So definitely recommend this. It comes in lots of other colours as well. I will leave it linked. But anyway, let me show you the Zara trousers. Just thought I'd quickly show you this jumpsuit in the full length mirror, because I didn't really show you the full look of it properly in the other room. But how lovely. It's just so floaty. It's got really wide legs. And then obviously this area is super stretchy, kind of smock fabric. Nice thick straps, and then plenty of room here. I wore this last year, obviously without a bump, but perfect width as well. So yeah, love it. I can see myself wearing this a lot over the coming months. So these are the Zara trousers, and honestly, they feel so, I feel like you can even see like the wind blowing them, where I've got all the windows, like the Velux windows open. It's like a lovely breeze coming through the house, and these are just wafting around. So they're so lightweight. They're kind of like in a, I'll probably be able to show you the fabric a little bit better in the kind of beige cream pair, because black never shows up too well on camera. But they are so floaty and lightweight. They've got pockets either side. They've got an elasticated waist. Obviously, again, not maternity, but perfect. Plenty of bump space, but I did size up to a size medium in both pairs because I wanted them to be a bit more roomy, but normally I would have just gone for the size small. But they're just so lovely. In fact, I actually styled them with this top, and I think also tan sandals and a tan bag for a reel over on my Instagram. And honestly, it's so when I shared the link to them on my story, so many, like I think it was about nearly 10,000 of you swiped up for them, which is, yeah, ridiculous amount of you loved these trousers. So I thought I would just show you over on YouTube as well, because I know that you guys are going to love them here as well. And I love how they look with this little crop top as well. I feel like it's just such an easy summer outfit, isn't it? So easy, very effortlessly chic, very comfortable, just such a nice pair of trousers. And then this is them in the beige. I say beige, they're kind of like a champagne colour, aren't they? But do you see what I mean about the fabric? You can see the fabric a little bit better in this colour. They've got a lovely little bit of a crinkle to them, super like lightweight and flowy, and they just feel so comfortable. I probably wouldn't style them with this striped top. I think the black looked better with this top, whereas I feel like this colour would look better with just like a little cream or a white vest. In fact, actually, I styled these yesterday for a reel that hasn't gone up yet, but will be up in the next couple of days. Yeah, I did it with like a beige little crop top, a beige shirt, a very neutral outfit, and they looked lovely. But yeah, they're just really nice. So hopefully when this video goes up, they will still be in stock. I did just check, and they are still available in lots of sizes. So I highly recommend them. I feel like this is one of my best Zara purchases. And like I said, wearing these in a medium, plenty of room, but I would usually have gone for a size small. But they have got a very stretchy waistband and lots of space in them. Lovely, lovely pair of trousers. Just wanted to quickly show you how beautiful is this hanging basket. So pretty. Lou's mum kind of made it for me, or kind of planted and put it together for me for my birthday back in April, and then they kind of hung onto it and left it in the greenhouse to grow. But it just looks gorgeous. They are a type of petunia, but they're like a double one, so they just look so pretty and like really, how gorgeous are they? And then at the back, I think there's a fuchsia just poking up at the back, and then it's also got these beautiful leaves trailing down as well. It looks so pretty.
Today's video is
no, you carry on, done. Got all embarrassed then, didn't you? Thought you could mock me.
No, I couldn't talk like you do. I couldn't talk for that amount of time. Believe it or not.
Anyway, I thought my mum was going to show you this, but clearly not. But I've just had a package, literally, postman's just been, and I have got a box. I can never, why do these blooming things always rip? I feel like sometimes they work perfectly and other times, there you go, we're in. A package from Elizabeth Arden. And I absolutely love, I've just realised what's in there. I absolutely love Elizabeth Arden skincare anyway. I have got a Stanley tumbler. I feel like everyone has been raving about these, and I actually can't believe I haven't even purchased one myself recently, although I have got a really good water bottle that I'll show you in a second. But I now have my very own Stanley tumbler. I can join the very Instagram aesthetic crew of having one of these. So honestly, I feel like everyone has those, don't they? Although in this weather we've got at the moment, I think it's just like a massive, if you haven't seen these, it's just like a massive kind of tumbler that you put water in, but it stays ice cold all day, and it's just meant to encourage you to drink more water because it's insulated. It keeps it really, really ice cold. So thank you, Elizabeth Arden. And then this is, dear Charlotte, this National Hydration Day, 23rd of June, embrace a dewy glow with our award-winning Elizabeth Arden hyaluronic acid ceramide capsules, powered by moisture sealing double lock hydration system. I love, and in fact my mum loves these as well, these capsules. They do the hyaluronic acid ones, they do the vitamin C ones, they do the retinol ones, which obviously I'm not using retinol at the moment. But hyaluronic acid for hydration is amazing, and yeah, love these little capsules. Thank you very much, Elizabeth Arden. Thank you for my Stanley cup, and thank you for a top up of these because I have run out of these. So I will be using these again first thing tomorrow. Love these. You can use them morning and evening. I tend to just use them in the morning before I do my makeup, but yeah, definitely recommend trying those if you haven't. And like I said, all of the Elizabeth Arden capsules are amazing because they're in a capsule. It keeps the kind of ingredients in there like potent and intense, and it doesn't get like damaged by sunlight or daylight, which can sometimes happen with like things in capsules. So yeah, things that aren't in capsules, sorry, things in bottles. Lovely. Hey guys, it is the following afternoon now. I spent this morning vlogging. I filmed a YouTube video for Sunday, and I'm actually just editing the video that you will have just finished watching. So I've just finished editing it, and I realised obviously I haven't finished it properly as usual, so I thought I would just jump on quickly to finish off the vlog here. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Oh, there was actually one thing I meant to ask you as well. Any of you got any good hay fever, like natural hay fever remedies? I don't usually suffer that bad with hay fever, but since I've been pregnant, and obviously since it's been summer, whew, it's been like the past few days have been really bad. Like I took Rafi out for a walk this morning and I was in all kinds of bother. I was all sniffly, my throat was itching, my eyes were itching. I'm actually okay now, but I have heard that local honey is obviously a good one, so I might try that if any of you have tried that before, if that's any good. But yeah, obviously I know I could take a antihistamine, that's what it's called, isn't it? Antihistamine? I'd just rather not. I'm a little bit funny with taking pills every day anyway, let alone when I'm pregnant. I'd rather avoid taking something every day. So yeah, if you've got any natural remedies, please do let me know. Anyway, I'm going to finish off the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again in my next video. Mwah. Bye!